You suck at MX bikes, and today I'm going to teach you how not to suck. Today we're going to be focusing on a very specific technique, and that is going to be the wheelie scrub. Now, this is a pretty difficult thing to do, but I'm going to show you a bunch of clips down below of me doing it on various tracks. As you'll see in most of these clips, you're going to need something like an over jump or a braking bump to get the front wheel to come up, and so you can do a wheelie approaching the jump. Now remember, in MX bikes, actually when you lean forward, he pulls the bars to his chest. So if you're trying to do a wheelie, you need to lean forward to get the front end to come up. From there, it's gonna take a little technique, but you're gonna hold the front tire up in the air and set it down right at the top of the jump. The goal is to touch your front tire right at the very tip of the jump and not go over the jump. If you go over, you're most likely going to do a front flip, which you can do, and that's its own technique. For this case, we're going to try to touch the top of the jump with our front tire. At that point, I'm going to sit and immediately stand back up. Now, the reasoning behind the sitting and the standing is because when you sit, the bike actually will almost collapse up into the rider. Now, I know that might sound backwards, but in MX bikes, when you sit, it actually brings the bike up to his butt, not the rider down to his butt. So that'll help pull the bike up to kind of get it more level with your front tire. And then immediately after, you want to stand, and that's going to help shove the back end of that bike back down again to kind of keep the bike level. If you're able to do that, you're basically going to be able to wheelie scrub any jump. Now, like I said, it is situational, and you have to be able to bounce and get the front end up, or hit a braking bump, or come out of a turn and ride a rut in order to get the front end to do a wheelie. But if you are in any of those situations, it's an incredible thing. Make sure you hit that like and follow button and come back tomorrow for more tips. I'm going to do this until I hit 100,000 followers.